Good evening and welcome to high school basketball on Waycross Community Media. Tonight it's junior varsity action as the Northwest Knights entertain the Talawanda Brave. I'm Kurt Radel along with James Johnson. And, well, you got both teams. You have one team who's 0-4, Talawanda. The other team, Northwest, is 2-2. Well, what kind of ball game do you think we might see, James?
Well, I was officiating Talawanda last week versus Mount Healthy, and Mount Healthy beat them pretty handily. Basically, what you'll probably see is Northwest trying to get out and run, out-athlete them, have a fast-paced, up-tempo game, and Talawanda will probably waste up quite a few threes.
Well, you talk about the up-tempo game and the freshman game. Northwest really displayed that, winning over Talawanda 59-27. And as you look, Northwest, of course, dressed in their white uniforms with the blue trim. And for the Talawanda Brave, they're in red jerseys with white trim. And we're ready for the opening tip-off on Waycross Community Media. Kurt Radel with James Johnson. And the tip controlled by Northwest.
Yeah, Jaden Harrison got up pretty good there.
As you have that man-to-man defense right now, Curry getting it over to the right wing, looking to try to penetrate, get a pick and roll going, nothing there. Move over to the left side, drive along the baseline, up and in. Basket by Jamie Smith.
It was a nice pick and roll there. Real easy basket.
Now the Brave coming up, stolen away by Northwest. Northwest in the forecourt.
Yeah, Curry on the steal there.
Goes up for a three, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Northwest, and another basket that time put in by Carson Curry.
Yeah, looks like so far Northwest is going to pound the boards. Talawanda's going to have their hands full if they can't match up with them.
They go to the low post. Fake, shot, blocked, and it'll be a foul called on Hairston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hairston's there. Looks like Talawanda's a little overmatched down low.
It'll bring to the line for right now for Talawanda. They'll bring Jericho Fletcher. He'll shoot two. Put up and in.
That's a nice form that time. Very good form.
Knights out on top, 4-1 here in the opening moments of the JV game. Second free throw is up, off the rim, tipped around, loose ball, and controlled by Fletcher. Brave with the basketball. Moving over to top of the circle, pick and roll.
Oh.
Fletcher fell down, and it'll go to the Northwest Knights.
Right, yeah, he was a little anxious. A little difficult to, once that ball gets to moving, to control it.
Man-to-man D being shown by the Brave. Top of the circle to Curry. Curry gets down, baseline shot taken. Off the rim, no good. And rebounded by Talawanda. And that's Pileski who came up with the rebound.
Yeah,
now they go to left wing. Into the baseline, fall down. Picked up by Fletcher, fakes, shoots, blocked, tries again. Off the glass, no good, tries again. This time he got it.
Yeah, Hairston, he got the block on the first shot. And perseverance paid off that time for the Brave.
4-3 is our score, 5-11 in the first quarter. Knights with the basketball, top of the circle. Look to the left, they go to the left side. Dribble into the corner, over to the right wing. Shot taken for three, nothing but net. Nice shot that time by Caleb Curry.
Yeah, Hairston set the pick up high.
7-3 is our score. Knights on top of the Brave. Knights in a man-to-man D. Go to right baseline. Ball knocked out of bounds, and the Brave Talawanda retains possession.
D'Angelo Wilson's checking in for Hairston.
And sitting down will be Hairston. Brave gets it in. A three put up. Good. Nothing but net by Pileski.
Yes, as you can see, Talawanda is ready to shoot that three.
7-6 our score, 4:27. Drive to the hoop, up, no. Rebounded by Talawanda.
Nice defense by Curry there.
Go over to the left corner. Bounce pass, and that's going to be over and back.
Over and back.
Watching the freshman game, James saw a lot of layups missed.
Yeah, this is Northwest is going. They're going to want to pressure the Brave here to see if they can get turnovers and try to get out and make some easy baskets.
Northwest has a 1-point lead of 7-6 over left wing. Now top of the circle, goes over to the right side, into the circle, back, moves it over to Curry. Curry takes the shot, a three off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Talawanda.
Yeah, that's where the Knights miss Harrison.
Drive to the baseline, kicks it out, shot taken. Nice ball movement that time.
Yeah, that was Jackson, Cameron Jackson.
8-7, and we've got a timeout. And Talawanda, an 0-4 team, doing pretty well right now, James.
Yeah, right now they're hitting those outside shots. That's a big deal because they're going to have that. Coach Schroeder isn't too happy with his Knights right now, and he's letting them have it over here.
Well, you just saw the replay of that nice ball movement, and that's what you have to do. When you've got a team that's fast, quick, you got to move that ball around.
That is correct. And the longer the Knights allow the Braves to stay in this game, the more courage and confidence that they gain. So we'll see what happens going forward.
Northwest with a 2-2 record coming into this ball game. Talawanda 0-4, and ironically, that's identical to the record of the varsity team.
Right.
We're glad you could be with us with junior varsity action here on Waycross Community Media.
Well, we'll see. Wilson checked in for Harrison, so we'll see if they try to punch it down low to him.
Blaine with the basketball on the dribble, gets the pick and roll, kicks it out to the top of the circle. They move it around left side, and the ball kicked away, knocked away by Talawanda. Northwest retains possession.
Yeah, Douglas on the deflection. That was good defense.
Curry will inbound it, gets it out to Blaine in the backcourt. Blaine will take the three.
Long three.
No good. And rebounded by Northwest, but Talawanda gets the ball.
Yeah, Curry's been very active for the Knights so far.
Polensky with the ball. He'll try a three, and he's
There's
got it.
one. Yep, that's what they're wanting to do is shoot that three.
He's got two of those, 11-7.
Yep.
Talawanda on top, 2:52. The ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, life is good as long as those threes are dropping.
You better believe it. If it can't hit it, then it's a bad and dismal time. Blaine with the ball. Now they go right side, looking to go inside if they can. Drive into the baseline, layup put up, and no good. And no one underneath the basket for Northwest.
Nobody. See, that's where Harrison plays a big role for the Knights.
11-7. Talawanda on the top, 2:29 first period. Polensky with the ball.
Oh.
Kicks it over, and there's traveling.
Right. You also notice, Kurt, that you'll see the Knights have extended their defense out to the three-point line after the Braves have hit a couple of those.
Curry coming into the forecourt, goes over the left wing, getting it over to Wilson. Wilson back to Curry for three. No good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Blaine.
Good
Kicks
rebound.
it back out. Another three. No good. And same time, same result. Northwest, they'll try their third three. Missed it again.
Oh, pretty physical under there. The big fella, Jericho Fletcher.
James, I would think they would start wanting to hit the ball, try to get inside a little
inside,
bit more
right,
than all
right.
these threes.
Right. Because they're neither varsity nor the JV are very good three-point shooters.
Talawanda, Polensky with the basketball for the Brave.
Yeah, he wanted to shoot
Drives
that.
to the right side, spins, gets it underneath Fletcher, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled for the second time in the ball game.
And Wilson.
James and I are doing double duty tonight. We've got a doubleheader.
Yeah, felt so nice we had to do it twice.
Hey, you better. I like that. Fletcher puts it up off the back of the iron, no good. He's now 1 for 3 from the charity line.
It looks like Myers checking in.
Myers coming in for Jackson. Second free throw.
Good
He got that one. 4 points on the night for Fletcher.
Looks like Garrett is checking in for Fletcher now, so we'll see what happens.
12-7, 5-point lead for Talawanda. Minute 45 in the first period. Blaine driving, kicks it over the right side to Wilson. Wilson looks, ball deflected, but Northwest retains possession. Blaine with the ball at midcourt. Left-hand dribble. Now they go to Curry on the right wing. Drives between the circle. Now they're trying to move it around a little bit. Down to minute 17. You can hear the coach saying, what are you waiting on? Kick it over the corner. Wilson along
drive.
the baseline.
That's what he has to do right there. Get
Puts
down
it
below.
up, no good. Northwest ball knocked out of bounds. Knights retain possession.
Right on cue, Harrison checks back in.
Minute 4 to go in the first period. Talawanda with a 5-point lead of 12-7. Knights will inbound it underneath their own basket. Smith gets it out to Curry, top of the circle. Over left side, Blaine for 3. No good. They're 0 for 4 in their last efforts. Now they go back to Blaine. Blaine goes underneath. Turnaround, shot put up, no good on the attempted by Hairston, but he'll go to the charity line.
Right, that should be their calling card right there. Work it down low. And then you've got the two Curry boys on the outside.
Well, Hairston has such a height advantage there. He's at 6'6", 6'5". And he misses it.
That is correct. And once they get that working down there, Kurt, then the Curry boys will have some wide open threes if they want to take them.
Second free throw. Both free throws missed. Ball tipped around. Talawanda loose, and they have the ball. Under a minute to go in the period with a 5-point lead for Talawanda. Kicks it down low on the right corner. Looking for help. Across the court. Down to a half a minute to go in the period. Polinsky fighting for the ball, loses it. Curry with Ike D on the fast break. Spin around. They'll kick it back out to Curry again. They'll go in the corner for 3. No good. 0 for 5. Shot up and in.
It's Hairston, that big fella in the middle.
12-9. Lead cut to 3 with 5 seconds to go. Polinsky. They will take the shot. No good. And our score after the first period, it is Talawanda 12 and Northwest 9. And James, the surprise of the first period.
Well, you know, you have to give the Brave credit. They came out ready to play. They came out ready to shoot. That was a relatively cleanly played period there. You only had 4 personal fouls called, you know, for the whole period. Had a few turnovers, but other than that, for 2 teams of this caliber, they played a pretty clean quarter. So we'll see how we do going forward when fatigue plays a little more of a role and foul trouble plays more of a role. I anticipate that the Brave will continue hoisting up those threes. And as you could see toward the end, Northwest, the Knights started pounding the ball down low now that Hairston is back in.
I have to tell you that James is probably the most popular man here. He knew everybody. He knew the officials. He knew the coaches. I think he knew the person selling hot dogs.
Well, I was looking for Miss Ruby, but I didn't see her tonight.
Well, I thought you might get us some popcorn or something later on.
Well, we'll see.
It's a 12-9 ball game. Talawanda leading Northwest Knights here. JV action here at Northwest High School. I'm Kurt Radel with James Johnson. Tony's directing. Matt's helping us out. So we got our full team. We got the A team going tonight, except for me.
Oh, you're the A team. Don't sell yourself short.
Talawanda begins the period with a basketball. They get to Polinsky. Polinsky drives to the line, looking for help. Kicks it out in the lane. Shot taken. Up off the rim. No good. He gets his own rebound. That's Jackson. Shot deflected, and they'll save it. Curry looking over. Gives it to the other Curry. Now we have Hairston off the pick and roll. There he goes. It's in there.
That's the ticket right there. That pick and roll and get Hairston down low.
And they steal the basketball. They get back out in the lane. The shot taken. Good.
Yeah. Right. That was
13-12. The Knights with the lead. Cross-court pass. Shot taken for three. No good. Did not even hit iron.
Yeah, that shot was a little rushed that time. They work it around just a little bit. They'll have some open shots. I don't have that number. 15.
I don't have that number either. Knights with the basketball. Hairston has it to Curry on the wing. Pick and roll not available that time, not open. Now they swing it around. Hairston over to the right side. Ball nearly stolen. Drive to the corner. Hairston has the ball stolen away by Talawanda.
Good defense that time by the Brave.
Polinsky over to Mayer. Cross-court pass to Garrett. Drive along the baseline. Shot taken, no good. Knights with the ball.
Nice defense by Hairston that time.
Hairston has it inside, goes up, no good, tapped around. Talawanda with the ball. (13-12). Knights on top with 5:10 showing in the second period. Mayer gives it over this time to Garrett. Down low to Fletcher. Back in the game, no good.
They're running all the way.
Here's Hairston, lost the ball.
Oh, mishandled it. Uh-oh.
Stolen back by the Knights, James. Now they move top of the circle. Shot taken, good by number 15. They're saying two.
Yeah, that was a two-pointer. His foot was on the line.
15-12 is our score, and it's the Northwest Knights on top by a score of 15-12. We'll take a look at the shot here. It was a beauty. Notice he moves around to the top of the circle. Takes the shot. There it is. You find out what his name is?
Hill.
Hill.
Yeah.
Mr. Hill with the shot.
Yeah, his foot was on the line, so they gave him two that time.
Got 2 points. 15-12, and your impressions of what's going on right now, James?
Well, I like what's developing because whenever it's a competitive matchup, it keeps everybody engaged. And it looks like, to me, the Brave, they made those first early threes, but now they're rushing it a little bit. If they take their time, at least a couple passes and a skip pass, they'll have that shot all the time because the Knights are packing it down low. On the other end, the Knights have started pounding the ball inside, which is where they have the advantage.
You heard it from our expert, 15-12. 4:36 showing till the half. Northwest on top.
Looks like Rayshawn Young is checked in, number 5 for the Knights.
Some backcourt pressure this time. They break it. Shot taken. Missed off the glass. Northwest with the ball. On the break.
That's what they want to do. They want to break it out.
And Hill with a nice shot right there.
They want to get up and down.
17-12. 5-point lead, and they lose the ball.
There's the turnover. That's what the Knights want to do.
Curry with the basketball and in the backcourt. Move to the forecourt. Hairston with the ball. Left corner to Curry.
There's the pick. There's the roll. Hill.
Hairston fights for it, but Talawanda gets it. 3:54, stolen by Curry and deflected, and back to Northwest. Over into the corner. Curry takes the jumper. Good!
Pressure by the Knights. They want to speed this game up for the Braves, get some turnovers.
19-12 with 3:34. Fletcher looking for help.
Oh, double dribble.
He forgot that he dribbled
Double
the first
dribble.
time.
See, that's what they want to do, Kurt. They want to speed the game up and get the Brave discombobulated.
Well, they're very much succeeding in that right now. Curry gives it off to Hill. Hill drives in the paint. Reverse layup, good. Second time he's done that. He's got 6 on the night.
The pressure. Knocked out of bounds. Off the Brave, Kurt.
21-12. 3:11 showing till halftime. You said if they apply the pressure, look what's going to happen. Curry gets it off to Hill. Hill looked inside, nothing there. Hairston, they go left side. Hairston, little push there, got away with it. Drive to the lane, shot taken, no good. Talawanda with the ball. And that'll be the Brave basketball.
Look like we got Marquise Robinson checking in for the Knights and Pulaski's back in for the Brave.
Backcourt pressure being deployed by the Knights. They break the press. Ball deflected, but they get it back.
There it is, another turnover by the Brave.
Well, King saw that's the way it was diagrammed, but the player wasn't there.
Right, that's right.
21-12, 2:43 showing till halftime.
Caleb Curry's back in for Carson.
Curry with the ball. Rotates it around, right side to Hill, drives the baseline. This time, straight in. He's got 8 points. He's got a hot hand.
More pressure by the Knights.
Stolen.
Oh, almost stole it.
Wow. They get it back, saved it.
Now
They've
it's
got the
stolen.
ball. Over right side, shot taken for 3, no good. Fight for the rebound, there's be a foul.
Yeah, that's a foul on the big man, Fletcher. And I got to tell you, Kurt, Rayshawn Young has given them a spark. He's playing some tough defense, very active with his hands.
2:10 showing till halftime. Knights on top, 23-12. They kick it on out. The Knights with the basketball. Man-to-man D. They go in the corner for 3. Good!
Robertson.
That's from downtown.
Yeah, the Brave have to take a timeout.
26-12.
Right, it changed in a heartbeat. Changed in a heartbeat.
Take a look at this shot again. James, tell us how it worked out.
Well, it looks like Curry kicked it over there to Young. Robertson, nice form, easy, unrushed, nothing but nets.
The other thing that's impressive, even though they were down, it didn't shake them, did it?
No, attrition always plays a part in these games. And as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, being redundant, the Braves started rushing. And once they started rushing, the Knights started applying the pressure and just sped up the game, and that caused, the uncertainty with the Braves.
26-12. The Knights are really pouring it on here in the second period. They trailed in the first period 12-9.
Back with more pressure, too.
Full court pressure right here. Trying to break it, and they break it. Jackson, and the ball slapped away. Jackson gets it back, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Hairston.
Right, but just those deflections become demoralizing after a while.
We're under a minute to go till halftime. 26-12. Knights on top of Talawanda. They kick it out to Polanski. Drives, shoots, no good, but he's fouled.
Foul on Curry.
Caleb Curry got him on the foul. Be 2 they'll shoot.
Looks like Carson Curry is getting ready to check in. Well, if you notice, they've only called 2 personal fouls this period.
Off the front of the rim, no good.
Now with the new foul rules this year, 5 fouls in any period results in the double bonus now. No more 1-and-1s.
Second free throw is good. He has 7 points on the night. Over the left side to Hill, 48 ticks remaining. Looking for help, ball kicked around, gets it back, kicks it on out to Hill. Now they drive to the baseline. Curry with a shot off the glass, good!
More pressure from the Knights, they get it.
This time a foul is called.
Yeah, on Lucas King.
Under a half a minute to go, 28-13. You're watching action on Waycross Community Media. Kurt Radel along with James Johnson. Tony calling the shots, and Matt really doing a great job as well.
Yeah, Meyer checks in for King for the Brave.
In the corner for 3, no good. Jackson clears the glass. Ball thrown away.
The rush.
Talawanda's ball.
No, they threw it out of bounds.
They threw it out of bounds. It'll be
Right.
Knights basketball.
Right, they got them rushing, Kurt.
They do indeed, James. Now they kick it out. We'll take the last shot here with 12 seconds remaining. Down to 9. Hairston in the paint.
Good
To the
pass.
glass.
Good pass. Good pass. Very nice play there.
And that is our halftime score. What a turnaround for what it was in the first period. It was a score of 12-9, and now a score of 30-13 at halftime. And before we have the halftime break, your impressions of the first half, James Johnson?
Well, it went similar to what we thought it might once the Knights start turning up their pressure. Basically, when you have a team like Talawanda, the Brave, and you have the Knights, they have some depth, and they want to get up and down, which means that eventually they were going to speed the game up for the Brave. The Brave, if they could handle that, they have a chance in this game. If not, it's going to be a long night for them.
I agree. We'll be back with the second half right here on Waycross Community Media.
Sports are about more than just wins and losses.
Sports establish life lessons that stay with athletes long after they finish competing, whether on the field, court, at a meet or match, or in a pool.
And who do we rely on to help build and foster that foundation?
Coaches, ones that teach and inspire.
Less than 1/3 of our country's 6 million coaches have been trained in youth development practices.
So please, join live sports at The Ohio State University and the Ohio High School Athletic Association as we partner with the Susan Crown Exchange on its Million Coaches Challenge.
Let's support coaches as they help athletes work together, celebrate success.
Manage setbacks, handle stress, deal with adversity, and get the tools they need to succeed in life.
Simply put, coaches need strategies to support their athletes' mental health and well-being. Together, let's learn how to
coach beyond the mat,
coach beyond the diamond,
coach beyond the track,
coach beyond the pitch,
coach beyond the field,
coach beyond the tee,
coach beyond the court.
The impact a coach can have in the development of a young person cannot be measured.
Inside and outside of competition.
more than a sport.
More than a coach.
Life.
Learn more by visiting our website at go.osu.edu/coachbeyond for more information.
We are back here for second half action and JV play. I'm Kurt Reed along with James Johnson on Waycross Community Media. Northwest on top 30-13 over Talawanda. Your impressions of the first half again?
Well, the first half, I think each team got an opportunity to see where their strong suits were. The Brave, they were shooting hot from the three-point line at the start of the game, and now Northwest has turned up the defensive pressure, and that's what they're going to try to do for the rest of the game.
And we're back to the action here. Northwest with the basketball. Kicking over to Curry. Curry looks inside. Now it goes top of the circle. Here's Blaine. Blaine drives in the lane and gets it.
Nice drive there.
32-13 is our score.
Pressure from the Knights.
James, what were you saying? (32-13), as you see, 6:32 to go in the third period.
Quick turnover by the Brave. Pick and roll.
Hairston to the basket,
Again.
has it.
That's what they're going to look to do, and then pressure.
34-13, and we have a whistle.
Look like we got a throw-in violation on the Brave. Once again, that pressure turnover.
Knights will inbound it underneath their own basket. It'll be Smith. Ball deflected. Fletcher has it. Into the forecourt. Moving it over to Smith. Left side. Now they go to the top. Mayer with the ball. And he throws it away.
Blasky's checking back in.
34-13, Knights in the lead, as you see. Curry, Blaine with the ball. Pick and roll will not work that time. They swing it to the right side. Back to the top of the circle. Thought about a three. Now they'll go to Blaine. Blaine looks. Hairston swings to the left. Hairston, shot taken by Curry, no good. Rebounded by Douglas. And a whistle.
And a foul underneath. Hairston, that's his second.
5:35 to go in the third period. Talawanda led after the first period, 12-9. Long court pass and another whistle.
Another a throw-in violation. That's the second one in a row by the Braves.
Now they will take it underneath. Again, Jamie Smith. Hairston in the right corner. They'll kick it out to Curry. And they'll start their offense. Into the lane, kicks it over left side. Whistle, traveling violation. Called that time on Karsten Curry. Now there's two Currys in the game.
Right there. Looks
so
like
if you don't get too
twins.
confused.
Karsten and Caleb.
Talawanda finds somebody this time. Gets into the forecourt. Goes all the way coast to coast, left side Polinsky. Shot taken by Jackson for three is good.
Yeah, that's their ticket there. Work it around a couple times and get that open outside shot. They can knock it down.
Knights on top, 34-16. Hairston swings left side to Blaine. Blaine, top of the circle, right side to Curry. Ball deflected and goes out of bounds. It'll be Knights ball.
That was a good thought that time by Curry on that pick and roll.
Jamie Smith looking for someone to break open.
Nice. Nothing but net.
Blaine in the lane with the floater. No good. Hairston with the rebound. Gets it, muscles it up, and missed it. Gets it again.
Look at him work.
Ball deflected and rebounded that time by Talawanda.
Work, big fella. I'll see you.
Polinsky. They have Fletcher on the top of the key. Now they go right side. Fletcher swings it to Polinsky. Pick and roll, nothing there. Stolen by the Knights. To the hoop, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Talawanda's ball.
Yeah, that was some nice hustle by Hairston that time. You got to throw in by the Brave.
34-16, Knights on top. 4:22. That pressure in the backcourt's working, James.
It is.
Turnover, and Knights have it. Blaine with the basketball. Blaine left of the key to Curry. He'll shoot the three off the iron, no good.
Yeah,
Off the glass.
That was way off that time. He didn't even draw iron, but
Polinsky. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. Talawanda keeps it.
yeah, I'm always happy to see the big fellas getting up and down.
This is Douglas. Douglas, right side, stolen away by the Knights. Fast break. Blaine to the hoop for two.
Yeah, the Brave call a timeout.
Well, we've got a 20-point game, if my math is good, 36-16. Knights on top, and again, you talked about it early in the game, James, is the fact you get those hands out, you deflect those passes.
That's right, and it makes them hesitant. And when you get hesitant, then that's when your mistakes multiply, because now you're indecisive. And indecisiveness when you're trying to run your offense always works for the defense. The defense, they're reacting, but you have to be able to maintain control of the ball when you're on offense and when you're hesitant. That's why you see those passes going out of bounds. That's why you see those things. But the Brave, we still got plenty of time left in this game, and we'll see if they can get their composure back and get back in, pull this closer.
You're watching JV action of Northwest Knights taking on Talawanda Brave. Talawanda 0-4 going into this game. The Knights 2-2.
Looks like we got Hussein, Camille Hussein, and Rashawn Young checking back in for the Knights.
Talawanda with the red jerseys, white trim. Northwest, white jerseys, yellow and blue trim. Ball looking to find somebody. He does in Jackson. Blaine is on him defensively. Jackson looks for help, finds Polinsky in the lane, back out to Jackson for three. Missed it off the iron. Ball tipped away. Talawanda's ball. Yes. Jamie Smith knocked it out.
Smith knocked it out.
Talawanda will inbound it underneath their own basket. Into the right side, Polinsky. On the fake, on the shot, deflected.
Blocked back Curry.
Knights on the offense. Curry kicks it out to Blaine. Blaine drives in the lane, and then we have a whistle.
There was a foul on Douglas.
And it was before the shot, so no shooting foul. 3:19 in the third. That ball deflected, but gotten that time by Young. Young out to Curry for three. No good. Fight for it. Ball deflected. Nice effort by Curry. Shot off the glass. No.
They're letting them play a little bit now, Kurt.
Polinsky will bring it up. Knights with a 20-point lead. Moving it around, trying to get some action is Smith. Smith getting it over to Douglas. Left side to Polinsky. Back out to Douglas. Bounce pass. Ball stolen by the Knights.
Yeah, Blaine.
Good ball movement. Shot up and good.
Yeah, Smith put that in.
His first points of the night. 38-16. Knights on top.
Looks like
Polinsky for three off the back of the iron.
Hussein.
Here we go. Left side, shot for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Hussein. Curry. Shot for three this time is good by Smith.
Jamie Smith.
Suddenly he's got 5 points.
If you notice that the Knights have backed off their pressure here. They're setting up their defense.
Under 2 minutes to go in the third period. 41-16 Knights. Moving it around, shot taken for three. No good, didn't even hit the rim, but in and good by Jackson.
That was a good putback there.
He's got 5 on the night. Blaine over to Young. Moves it to the right side to Curry. Drives the baseline, stops, shoots, hits the back of the backboard. Now they get it to Blaine for three. No good. Ball tipped out. Again, Northwest ball. Young will try a three. He missed it. Northwest has it again.
Yes, they do.
Another three. No good. 0 for 3 on this possession.
Yeah, you can see the fatigue starting to take its toll there, Kurt, on the Brave.
Minute 10 to go in the period. Find Jackson open. Missed it.
Yeah, he short-armed it.
Blaine, 3-on-2 with the layup. Good, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Douglas.
Look at that move by Blaine.
Like we got White and Robertson in for the Knights. King and Mayer in for the Braves.
Darian Blaine has 6 points, all of them in this period. 43-18. Northwest on top of Talawanda with 1:01 to go in the third period. Missed it. Fight for the rebound. It'll be Talawanda's. That's where the fatigue really shows, doesn't it, James, at the foul line.
Right. Yeah, we got a hold on Young that time, and Robertson's checking in. The Knights are setting up their pressure.
43-18 is our score. Under a minute to go in the third period in JV action on Waycross Community Media. Swing it over to the right side. Drives to the baseline. Kicks it back out from the corner for three. No. Ball tipped around. Northwest with the ball.
Yeah, we're under a minute now. We'll see how Coach Schroeder handles this.
Looking for help. Nearly threw it to us. James would have caught it, not me. 25 ticks remaining. They're going to play for the last shot here, looks like, James.
Yes, it does.
Down to 9 seconds. 8. Playing for that last shot and a whistle.
Offensive. That's a player control. He put his shoulder into him.
I noticed we didn't get food at halftime, but Matt back here got pizza. You know, so he was chowing down pretty good on camera, but he deserves it. 5 ticks remaining in the period. Shot taken from downtown. Good by Polanski. Wow.
What a way to end the quarter.
Our score after 3, Northwest 43 and Talawanda 21. That shot was a beaut.
That's right. And Coach Schroeder's not too happy about that. Letting his fellas have a piece of his mind there.
Well, let me tell you this. It was 30-13 at half. It's now 43-21. They're increasing their lead, but also you got the starters with fatigue. You're going to have to move the reserves in a little bit, give them a breather.
Right. That's right. Which the coach has been trying to do. But basically, they had too many violations and turnovers that time. They had 2 inbounds throw-in violations alone, and those are killers because you give the other team a possession right away under their own basket, and you just can't afford to make it that easy on the Knights.
There's a good shot right now. The coach of Talawanda talking to his team, trying to see if they can charge back here in the fourth period.
Right, and you know they're down, and he's going to have to try to get some little bit more effort at this time, but fatigue, you know.
Well, we're set to go fourth period. Northwest Knights on top of Talawanda Brave, 43-21. I'm Kurt Radel. He's James Johnson, the good-looking one, here on Waycross Community Media. We're glad to have you with us.
You're too kind.
It'll be Talawanda to begin the offense here in the fourth period.
Looks like they're going to start out giving Fletcher a blow. He was a little tired at the end of that third period.
Mayer will bring it up for Talawanda. Kicks it over to King. Left side.
Knights are in a zone.
2-3 zone they're deploying. Drive into the paint, no good, off the iron. Loose ball, rebounded by Northwest.
Yeah, Hussein is giving them some good minutes there.
Bounce pass kicked away, Hairston has it. That was Wilson with the ball. Now Young. Young looking for someone to open. Bounce pass off the glass, no, tipped around, and a loose ball. It'll be Talawanda's, no, Northwest ball.
Northwest ball. Yeah, Young, he wanted to shoot it there, but he changed his mind.
Jamie Smith, the point guard, with the basketball. Now they rotate it around to the top to Robertson. Swinging around, good ball movement. Back out to Young. Right side to Hussein. Back to Young and a whistle.
A foul on Meyer.
That'll be on Young, his third. 6:05 remaining in the final period.
Yeah, Hill is going to check back in.
Talawanda on the move. King over to Mayer. Mayer with the ball. Gets it back to King. Swings left side. Jackson back out to the top of the circle. Back in the corner. Open shot there. Did not take it.
Yeah, they're being patient here now. Now is when they have to speed it up a little bit since they're down. There you go. There's the shot for them.
There's a three off the glass. No good. Knights on the run. Shot, pass, up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Rebounded by Talawanda. 5:20 showing in the period. 43-21.
Back in their zone again, the Knights are.
Really slows down the offense, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Well, you know, it takes some time off the clock, and, you know, time in this fourth quarter is precious.
Ball stolen away.
Hill.
Here on the break, all by himself for two. Good! Robertson with his first two of the night. No, he's got 5 on the night. 45-21, 4:45 showing.
I will say this, that the Knights have been active on the perimeter, whether it's the Curry boys or.
Try to go down low to Jackson, ball deflected.
Good
Knights,
steal by Young.
Yes, Knights with the basketball. Now he throws it away.
Now we get Hill back in. Hill is in for Smith.
Hill's back in, yes. Hill, who was the mystery man earlier,
right,
coming up with some big points. He had 8 in that first half. 45-21. Knights on top of Northwest. Northwest remaining in the 2-3 zone.
And
ball deflected out of bounds. Oh, they say it is Northwest ball. Coming down to 4 minutes to go in this game. Hassan over to the top, right side. Down low, and he's triple teamed that time. D'Angelo Wilson.
Yeah, held ball.
It's like, I don't want this much company with me.
Stay in Knights' possession. Big man's got to hold that ball up high. Kurt.
And Young gets it out to Wilson. Down on the right side, Hill with the ball on the dribble. Kicks it over to Hassan. Goes down low to Wilson. Ball, loose ball, and picked up by Talawanda. Loose ball still, now Talawanda with it.
Yeah, that's about the third time they've thrown the ball at the big man's feet. It's hard for him to handle that pass.
Jackson kicks it out, top of the circle. Over to the right side to King. King goes left side, drive to the baseline, shot taken and good. And that's Garrett, his first 2 of the night.
Yeah, that was about a 3-minute drought for the Brave.
45-23, coming down to the 3-minute mark. Drive with the floater is good.
Hill. I think the coach will empty his bench now.
10 10 points that time for Hill. 3:07 showing in the ball game.
Davis is checking in for the Knights. Fletcher.
I really thought it was good sound strategy going to that 2-3 zone at that point of the game, James.
Right, it slowed the game down and bled some time off the clock. Yeah, Braylon Davis is checking in for the Knights, along with Fletcher and Smith for the Brave.
Talawanda with the basketball. Jackson. Ball slapped away by Hassan. Fast
Davis.
break in the paint, up for two, good, and he's fouled.
Hill on the finish. Good pass from Davis. He just came off the bench and got an assist already.
2 more for Hill. Unofficially, he has 12, double digits for him. And they hit the half-century mark. 50-23, 2:50 to go in the game. Talawanda looking, pass, Jackson there, off the glass, he got the roll.
Rolls it in.
He's been working hard for a basket.
Yes, he has.
2:37 showing. Hassan puts it up for three, no. Fletcher on the position, but he's fouled.
Oh, Young. Well, you like his aggressiveness, but he's picked up 3 bad fouls this half.
A 25-point lead with 2:24 to go in this game. Move it, drive in the paint. Shot taken, no good. Rebounded by Northwest.
Hill, all the way.
All the way, coast to
coast.
coast is good. And guess who did it? Mr. Hill.
The thrill Hill.
52-25. He keeps playing like that. I think he'll see some varsity action.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got White checking back in. Wilson checking back in.
Minute 58 to go in the ball game.
Nick Jefferson's in for the Brave.
It is a 52-25 ball game.
But it was on 23, right? It's not 23. Right. We're good, but we're not shooting. We still Board's right.
Non-shooting foul.
Well, we haven't had very many personal fouls here tonight. We haven't had any penalty shots whatsoever.
Talawanda with the basketball. King with it. King. Right side they go. Now top of the circle. Smith with the ball. Back out to King. Minute 30. King driving. Now gives it off to Jackson. Jackson stops, shoots, no. Off the iron. Hill with the rebound.
There's Hill.
Minute and a half to go. He'll shoot a
feeling
three.
It. He's feeling
yes!
it. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
He's got the feel all tonight. 55-25. Northwest on top with a minute 15. In the corner for three. No. Rebounded by Hassan.
Hassan is giving them some good minutes. There's Hill again, all the
Hill
way.
Driving.
With the left
up,
hand.
Good. 57-25. It's the Hill show. Northwest guarding against Talawanda. They'll try it with Jackson. Missed it. And loose ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be off of Wilson, so it'll be Talawanda's ball.
Here's that replay. It's Hill on that long three. He was feeling it.
Look at that shot.
Didn't
wow.
touch anything but the bottom.
42 ticks remaining. Jackson nearly
Almost
lost the ball and did. And Mr. Hill has it.
Coach wants him to back it out. He's ready to go, though.
Oh, he was ready to go on that train. down to 24 seconds. 57-25.
Yeah,
And-
the Brave, you can see they got their hands on their hips. The fatigue just took its toll on them in the second half, and they just didn't have the horses to keep running like they came out of the gate.
Final score in our JV game, the first of a doubleheader on Waycross Community Media. It's Northwest 57 and Talawanda 25. Your impressions of this ball game, James?
Well, it went pretty much as we felt that it might. A lot of times your teams come out with a lot of energy, but attrition and fatigue. In Northwest, they wanted to have an up-tempo game. They got what they wanted. They punched it down low to Harrison and Wilson, and then they began to take over, and Hill then became the maestro.
Well, again, our final score, Northwest winning 57-25. I want to thank Big Tony for directing everything. Matt on the camera work, eating pizza, having a good time. We still didn't get any food, maybe later on.
Maybe later on.
James, it's been a pleasure working this game with you, man.
All right, buddy.
I've enjoyed it. Again, the final score, 57-25. For James Johnson, Tony, Matt, I'm Kurt Radel. Thank you for watching on Waycross Community Media.